Hi, honey. I'm pretty sure that that is their nest. And when I cleaned up this property, I had, like a bulldozer and a tractor out here. And so I let them know that they needed to save that nest. That nest has been here way longer than anything else. So if you buy this, please respect the nest, right? We got babies up there this morning. So just make sure that it's safe because they are here first. And this is really their property, not mine or yours. We're just stewards of the land for a while. Anyway, oh my God, she's absolutely stunning. This is 40 acres sitting across the valley from the old ghost town of Unionville, way up in the hills over there. Oh, I'm getting close to her nest and she's upset again. She's talking to me. I bought the property. It was covered in a lot of stuff. It was on cleanup orders at the county. And I brought, I had some people bring out equipment, and we did bury a lot of stuff across this. Things like old metal, wood. So, did not touch that creek on it though. We stayed away from that because that's a little bit of an intermittent stream through the property, and every once in a while that is going to flow when there's heavy snow melt. And I've got some other photos of these pictures of these mountains when they can just be loaded with snow. Anyway, 40 acres. It's a long, skinny 40 acres, like 4 adjoining 10s put together. And looking across the old Coyote Ranch, met the gentleman that owns that. He said he's running 13 different wellheads out there for irrigation. So all day long, the antelope run through this stuff. It's just absolutely stunning. Way in the middle of nowhere. Oh, they're mad at me. Way in the distance is some stuff I saved. I call that my boneyard. It's got some creosoted old telephone, more like the transmission size logs. Lots of stacked up old cinder blocks, bricks, whatever you call that stuff. Go in on that again. All those treasures come with the property. I didn't move them. That was leaned over when I got here in that post. They dug the hole, and I think that is just super cute. I have one of those on my property. Oh, in the distance there too is the salt flat. There's a salt flat down there, a large salt flat down there, and that's kind of cool. A little bit of that. All right, let's get around the house here and one more swing around. Neighbor over there. Neighbors were, I heard, super happy to get this cleaned up. A few of them had stopped by and passed that on to the crew, two guys that had taken this on. It's been sitting, since probably maybe late August, early September. So kind of hard to see some of where they covered up. I mean, it's already growing back. It looks like there's some of that there. It's a little bit more bare. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful. Don't you like the music in the background? Ah. All right, so out in the distance is a little old cooler box that is, she's still standing. So she was kind of crooked. I had them put that back up, right her up, and so just kept it for storage. There's a panel on the ground beside that, and there's that open. I believe that came down this winter. I guess we did disturb it, you know, when we moved some of the stuff out. They probably, I don't know, whatever it blew down. So I kept the buildings because I thought that they were still worth something. I love the pitch on this. It reminds me of the Orient, and the inside of these buildings, they still are like the 2x4s are still standing, and I think that they can be salvaged. That there is an old box that's cleaned out, good for storage, and she's still standing. She's a box. The roof is difficult on the inside, and I have some pictures. The roof is missing on the inside, so but the structure stands. Okay, gonna walk through the building real quick. All right, there she is. Oh, we cleaned a lot of stuff out of here. He was a hoarder, right? Like he had been out here for years. So there are some old 45 records that I left for you here. I'll let you know where they are. And there's that. Isn't that cool? He made I grew up with stuff like that. My granddad had buildings like this. Look at that, though. The log posts still stand firm today. So this was on a workup order at the county level, and I think she was a little surprised when I told her that I didn't take those buildings down because they had value to me, and I saw worth in them. And so she said okay, and so the cleanup order is off the county level. I bought it knowing that I had to clean it up, and it has been a beautiful experience. Okay, so this is the inside of the second building. That's looking back at the nest right above. It's kind of hanging out the top there. This is their home. I think you should make a bird sanctuary out of it myself. And then this, be very, very careful. This is a cellar of some sort, and it's not very secure on the other side. I'll take you around and let you see it, but there is stairs that go down into it. But the 2x4 stands straight. I mean, look at that. Dang. I mean, how old is this? It's interesting that they used, it's like on cinder blocks on cinder blocks. And then there's this metal post coming down at the bottom. Old cable, I mean, not metal post, old cable that's tying it together. Looking up in those, see if I can get under the shade here, out of that sun. You see the architect there. I call it architect. You call it what you want. You might say, damn, that girl peddles more weird stuff than you can shake a stick at. But, you know, I find beauty in a lot of different things. And so did I find this beautiful? You bet I did. Right? Look at that. How often have you seen that in your life? Interesting. We are so, you know, we stuck in like a way that you have to have all these permits and you have to pay to get advice and you have to do all this stuff. And then you come out to the middle of nowhere and you go, huh, look at that. Look what they did. I want that. I just want to sit there and look at that. All right. She's up for sale. I better leave her alone too. Oh, she brought her boyfriend back to yell at me. Oh, she had to go get help. All right, I'll leave them alone. Peace.